Welcome, everyone. My name is Mirthless Mirror, and today we are returning to another episode of The Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria. And I'm really glad that you guys were able to make it. So today we're going to be trying to get some gold. We need gold so that we can make more Khazad steel, and, well, I gotta go get these gems, which just so happen to be right in our area. I am also going to build a wall right here. So I kind of wanted to start with both of those two things first. So why don't we begin? Actually, why don't we begin with the wall? So I was taking a look at this storage area, and I just thought, well, we could put a wall here. And as those of you who watched the previous episode know, we tried putting a wall here. It didn't work out, but I have a new plan, which I think will work out just fine. It would be nice to hide all of this storage. Is that one, two? Okay. That's three. Oh, I think I need to bring this back. Maybe to here? Let's try that first. Nah. Nope. Yeah, that's all right. I think. Let's find out. We'll let that build an arrow here, I think. There. Wonder if we can fit. I guess we could do. Yeah, it's a 3 space. Okay. I kind of don't like that this wall sticks out a little. Think I could solve that somehow? Maybe this one. Maybe I could measure it from the other side. Nah. Looks like it's going to compete whether I like it or not. And so I think I would prefer it to look like that. That might be the best we can do. Yeah. Kind of doesn't go all the way up. What if I... Can I fit it like that? Yeah. Cool. That looks better. And we could make that a door, like a storage door. And what if we shrunk this a little? And put the wall here. I'm not really sure which one looks more natural. So let's start. I guess I don't want it to be adorned. Do I? I don't want it to be gilded. I do want it to be adorned. I guess I'm not really sure which one looks more natural. I think those are too close, so why don't we do this one? That's the feeling I get every time. Okay. There. I bet you I could still put that thing back. Yep. And then we kind of block off that storage. You know, if I want to, I bet I could box this off too, but I don't think I will. All right. Maybe I should do a ladder. Wonder if that's going to be easier. These little stone pockets, gem pockets, whatever. So cool. Super happy that I discovered them in my base.
The woods shall wave on mountains, and grass beneath the sun. His wealth shall flow in fountains, and rivers golden run. His streams shall run in gladness, the lakes shall shine and burn. All sorrow fail in sadness, at the mountain king's return.
Ho ho! Now dig!
No! Oh good, I did not fall far. Just stone here, huh? Kind of hoping like a little bit of iron or something was hiding inside of that. And I actually need coal, believe it or not. So after I did all the lighting downstairs, I did the lighting in amber, which as you guys know, comes from coal veins, and I used all of my amber. I think I have one left, which I found later. So I really did. I used all of my amber. Oh, those are a little off kilter, aren't they? Just a little bit, but you know what? I'm not going to notice from down here. See? They look even. It's only when I go up there that I realize that they're not. Anyway, so I need to find more coal so that I can find more amber. But I've looked behind us. There's none left. We're going to have to go forward for it. All right, can we bring up this wall? Maybe? Okay, can I do this? And then still fit one down here? Yeah, okay. Cool. I put an arrow one here, and I gotta put in two of them, looks like. Are those not flush? Oh. Okay. I hope this is okay. Honestly, I had this idea in my mind and it might not work out, might not turn out okay, and then I'll have to end up taking it down. So this is my thought on that is I'm gonna stick with it for a little while, whether I like it or not. I'm just gonna keep this wall here, and after some time of having it here, if I hate it, we'll remove it. It'll only take me a moment. It can be deconstructed, no big deal. But I do have a tendency to overwork things occasionally, and I don't want to do that here. How do I fit this guy properly? That's the tricky one, huh? I gotta make sure that's not poking through the wall on the other side before I get too comfortable. It is actually poking through the other side. That is good that I checked, because I almost did not see that. I was gonna say, yeah, we're good. We were not good. How high can I get this? There. That should do it. I wonder if we can reach all the way to the ceiling. I wonder if it's even necessary. Well, let's just keep going. We're here. Can I get any closer? That's it, huh? Okay. Whoops. I like that they sort of stop you from falling off the edge when you're in build mode. I mean, I could jump off if I wanted to, but you'll notice that if I go left and right, I don't fall off. And that is nice. That's another thing a lot of survival games kind of forget. So, let's see if we can get a different angle. Okay, so it can't be that one. It's got to be the narrow. Oh man, that's brutal. That's gonna drive me insane. There. Yeah, we're all the way here, so let's just finish it. No! Oh, I didn't die. Wonderful. Man alive. Okay, so that's a little too high. I had really committed to that jump, too. Leap of faith. Gone wrong. Okay. Stick this guy here. Come on. Yeah. No, it's a little too high. I knew it too. I looked at that and I was like, that's a little too high. But it was close enough, you know, that I was willing to risk it. Bummer. Ooh, that's a good spot. Satisfying. I do appreciate that they let me clip through the walls a little bit so that I can really make these things flush with the stone. I think that's right. No, that's too far. Is that right? Not far enough. Oh no. Yeah, not far enough. Let's try to get a different angle on that one so I don't keep doing that. There we go. And you know what? That doesn't go all the way up to the ceiling, but I bet it'll look like it does from below because this is really high up and I just don't think it's necessary to fill out the rest of the space there. It's so close, it's going to look like it touches. I just guarantee it. But I'm going to keep these platforms here in case I'm wrong. I can come back up and fix it. Yeah, it does look just fine. No one's ever going to see that. Especially with that light there, kind of casting the whole thing in shadow. And now it kind of looks like my area gets complete. My only issue is still we have this guy. It's kind of a strange place for a statue, but, you know, I mean, that was here when I got here. So I got to work with what I got. Okay. So I'm not convinced. I may have liked the natural wall and the open room a little bit better. But, like I said, I'm not going to delete it until I leave it here for a little while. And maybe I'll feel differently. Maybe I'm just used to the way it once was. Oh, we got to make that sure that we get that wood before we come down. There we go. Did I miss one? Yes, I did. Heck yeah. So glad they let me jump and deconstruct at the same time. Yeah, you can't even see it from this side. I could bring up that wall, but I'm not going to do it right now because I'm not even convinced that I'm going to keep this wall yet. So if I end up taking it down, why am I going to put, fill out this wall? So we'll wait until I'm certain about it. Because I really liked its open. It does kind of look the same, but it does get cut off a little. I really like that I ended up putting a furnace like between me and my storage here, like my long-term storage, because that means every time I go to fill my long-term storage, I get to create more ingots. And really, I should just be having that thing running all the time. For those of you who made multiple furnaces right next to each other to make lots of ingots at once, I respect you. But that is not the way I'm doing it today. So we have this new stove. Let's craft a fruit salad.
The envy of all creatures is the horde of Khazad-dûm, and not a soul, nor dragon nor troll can take the halls we've hewn. Through darkness lights are shining light, the duty we must carry. We do our part to keep the heart at work and making merry.
Yeah, that is my favorite song.
We gotta get some gold. Gotta get that Khazad steel, man. There we go.
Perfect.
Okay. So I need to explore over in that direction and in the other direction too. So let's go this way. I'm kind of going to explore these areas before I open up those. They're probably short, but it's kind of a nice way for me to figure out which way I've gone and which way I haven't. I have not been doing it that way in previous episodes. In previous episodes, I just kind of searched everything on the way. But I'm trying this out, and I hope, it'll work out better for us. Keep us contained until we've searched everything, and then we can move on to the next room. Because before, I was just kind of, searching and finding things of interest and then moving on. But now that I kind of know what is of interest and what I'm going to come back for, I might as well clear the areas out square by square. Do I want to fall down that? Or do I want to go around? There's our gold. It's a lot of gold. It's a lot of gold. Okay. I'm excited about that. Cool. Oh, is this staircase upside down? That is trippy. Can I do that? Are you guys gonna let me build double staircases like this? Wow, that is cool. I like that a lot. Oh, I've been here. I just didn't notice that huge amount of gold. Okay, well, bummer. Glad I ended up finding it. I really like this sprinter buff. Although I guess it kind of made my hero thirst unnecessary. Just keep that in mind. So the next time I have sprinter buff, maybe I should drink a different alcohol, but keep this one, Hop Goblet, on me for later. That way I can refresh when my sprinter runs out. Wow, I really have cleared out this. I just didn't notice that gold. Maybe this is faster. Yeah. This looks like I go into somewhere else. No, I remember this place. That's a dead end. Cool. So I guess I'm ready to get that gold if I can find a good way to it. That is not a stair. Here we go. This is the double stair I really liked. Hey, am I like really close to Durin's axe right now? Cool aqueducts. Good for you, dwarves. Wow, I have so much gold down here. I'm so excited. What is this? King's Brew Tank? Can I make one of those? Just a brew tank, okay. Cool. I wonder if that's any use for me. Like, should I... If I craft it, could I deconstruct it and move it into my base? Or should I build a base here? Like, that could just be an outpost. You know, it doesn't have to be a full-on base. I don't know. We'll think about it. Let's check out this gold. So happy to have you, gold. Oh. Didn't bring a mining helmet. Oh well, it's... I can think I have enough light. I should have brought my mining helmet, because I'm not even fighting.
Make me the perfect miner.
Can't see a thing.
Dig him forth from the soil. Ancient cheeks cut from quartz, shadows cast from iron ore. With a glimmering undertone, flesh can be plundered, rock holds its own. Rots from the finest, sprung from the stone.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I get all of this
Opal,
because it's
the iris,
adamant.
silver the bone.
That's okay, I can leave that.
A song for a mining heart.
Oh, I'm so excited to start using adamant for real. I mean, I've had a small storage of adamant for a while, but you know, I haven't really been using it to build because I'm going to run out of it immediately if I start using it extensively. So we've been using granite for that reason. And it'll be exciting to get a real store of adamant, something that I can use, because then I'm going to be able to make some really strong doors, really strong walls, and say goodbye to orcs and trolls alike. That's pretty good. Why is that piece now bothering me after I said I could leave it? I think it's because it's the only piece left. I thought there would be other pieces. Come on. That's not it. Alright, we're gonna walk away. Once I walk away, it won't bother me anymore. I just can't look at it. Alright. How high does that gold go? Is that the highest vein? I think it might be. And good, I did bring natural fiber. That's too high. What? No! I have no idea what my dwarf just did. I have no idea what I did. That was pretty amazing how fast that happened. Oh, I see. I'm trying to jump up on this, and then it decides that I'm trying to get on the ladder. And so basically, then the animation teleports me to the ladder, which is why it was so fast that my eyes couldn't see it, because it didn't really happen. It just kind of appeared somewhere else. Wow, this room is really pretty. I guess this is where the Fellowship was running away from that Balrog? Is that right? I don't really know, but those staircases look familiar to me. Okay, cool. And look at that. That's another statue or whatever. No! I lived. Wow, that was very unlikely. Well, heal up, please. I love this guy's armored mustache he's got going on. Let's try and go down safely. Wow, I'm really surprised that was not my death. Oh, I gotta get that gold before I leave. Darn. Hey, buddy. See ya.
Works.
Those guys are nasty. Here we go. I think I'm gonna dig up. If I can. This area might be too small. I think I want to start at the top. This area might be too small.
Stop ruling and get back to patrolling.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Had a go at the good and the bad slugs yet?
Oh, I want like a pickaxe slam you can do through the air. Like you can with your weapons. That'd be super cool. Not very useful, but kind of cool. Um, why I'm deconstructing those on the way down, I don't know. Habit, I guess. So I've got to bring granite this way, which is kind of a bummer because it looks like there's no granite in the area because it's all, well, gold. Oh, hey, buddy. Okay, so that does 27. That's gonna do 19. Cool, but I can have my shield with both.
We got orcs.
You guys have a spawn point down here? Because it would be great if I could kill that right now.
That's a one more for me.
Hey, gold. Wow, more gold. A lot of gold. I'm happy about this. I just wish I had brought my mining helmet. Are these guys dropping black diamonds? Nah.
Oh, I'm tired. When do we get to eat?
me the perfect miner. Cleave her straight from the core. Callous fist, crystal born, harder than the anvil's horn. With a frame that cracks the mold, facets of emerald, ruby, and gold. Rocks from the finest, sprung from the stone. Opal the iris, silver the bone.
Oh, ho, ho.
They have some great mining songs in this game. Kudos to whoever wrote them or found them. Wow, this is a really large gold vein. I don't know that I've ever found a gold vein this large. I mean, I'm sure we'll... Uh-oh. I'm sure we'll find a larger one later on.
Get ready.
But this one is pretty nice. Wonder if I'm going to be able to take this horde. Uh-oh. What's up, guy? Where are your friends? Oh, here you are. Uh-oh.
That is all you've got?
We gotta get rid of this guy who's shooting at me. Wow, this weapon is amazing. So much better than the sword I was using. Wow, I love this larger backpack. That was a long time coming. Okay. What's left in here? There we go. Yeah, that vein was much larger than I expected it to be. See how it kind of turns around in an L? Wow. Very nice. Okay, where was that other gold vein? Here it is. I really love the buffs in this game. I like them all. I like buffing myself through the drinks and the food and the alcohol and the just the boosts that they give are a lot of fun. But the ore frenzy may be one of my favorites, at least favorite of the common ones, because being able to just pick this entire gold ore without having to worry about it. I've only got like 1 or 2 stamina bars left, and my dwarf doesn't care. He's like, I could do this all day. I don't care if I'm exhausted. I don't care if I'm tired. As long as there's ore, I will take it. And I love that. It really makes it possible for me to take this gold ore back. Because while I could sit here for, 25 minutes taking, a swing every now and then so that I can pick up a gold and then rest and then pick up gold and then rest and, etc. But it just wouldn't be efficient. So I would much rather go home and drop off my stuff and then come back and replenish my energy. But since we have the ore frenzy, we don't need to do that. If there's ore here, we can get it, which is fantastic. I just need a mining helmet. So I think I am going to head home with a mining helmet because it's just too difficult to see, and there's no reason committing this much energy into getting this gold without that mining helmet. So after this gold ore, let's head back. There we go. It's going to make our life easier. We won't be stumbling around in the dark. Just got to figure out how to get home. Wow. This thing was hidden. Wow. There's got to be more gold in the area. I'm super excited about that. The fact that they're giving us lots of gold here, chef's kiss. Couldn't be more excited. Can I get up there? No. Guess I gotta go around this bridge. Oh no, the stairs are right there. I'll just do this. I don't know if that's the most efficient way, but it's the most efficient way this time. Let's bring these onions home too. Might as well. I think there's one done. Oh, right here. We've got the space because of our giant Mountaineers pack or whatever it's called. Cool. And I just brought gold and adamant back, pretty much. Wow, that's a lot of adamant. I can't put it all up here. I have to store it downstairs. So guys, this is just my storage that I use to transition things. You know, it's really close to my other storage. It's not long term, is what I'm saying. So we can't have an entirely full pallet up here when we have several empty ones downstairs. So we'll take that downstairs. Here it is. Did not realize I'd picked up so much. Good for me. Oops. All right, hopefully we can get to sleep before we start starving, and then we won't have to eat anything. Run, 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 dwarf. Let's get to bed. Yes. All right, let's make some lunch. Bangers and mash sounds good to me. Oh, we've still got hero thirst going on. Well, it's in my hand, so we'll replenish it.
Billy has a ruby wine and Yari a copper mead, a bronze and stout for frar with trout fresh caught from the stream. Loin has spied an old Poseidon lovely to behold, but best of all throughout the hall was ale of shining gold.
Ha ha! Let us sing it again.
Awesome. Wonderful. All right, my friends, I am going to take a quick break there. We are going to return in the next episode to get more of that gold in Dardelf. Dwarrodelf? That's how it's pronounced, I think. So I will see you guys then. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.